morning, good afternoon, or good evening. So today I want to explain about cognitive stylistics, and my name is Grace Shekinah. I'm from English department, and student's ID number is 1707050223. And the first that we have to know about cognitive stylistics is what is the definition of the cognitive stylistics. So the cognitive stylistics is intended to supplement rather than supplant existing methods of analysis. It does aim to shift the focus away from models of text and composition towards models that make explicit the links between the human mind and a special focus will be given to schema theory and conceptual metaphor theory, since they are commonly used in cognitive stylistic analysis, and they offer some important analytical frameworks to be applied in the analysis section. And the first is schematic theory and conceptual theory. And the second that we have later to explain about figures of speech. Schematic theory, it basically focuses on knowledge is mentally represented in the mind of individuals and used in interpret situation. It is taught to Simpson 2004 in page 89. And accordingly, the idea behind the use of schema theory in the study of literature, as notified by, is that interpreting any kind of literary text depends to a great extent on the reader's background knowledge and prior experiences. That's to say, when reading a text, people's interpretation relies on their own knowledge of the surrounding world. It is taught by Mars Zalek in page 119. And we talk about figurative speech. A figure of speech is thus a word that cannot be taken literally because it does not make sense. Rather, it is a twisting of the normal meaning of words to create a new metaphorical formula. Accordingly, figure of speech have a special importance in literature, since they are powerful devices to develop the style of any text they occur in. So, in order to develop and create new stylistic frameworks, writers may rely on figures of speech, which are the repertoire of creativity and novelty that do not need a special talent for its issues. The song lyric in the Beatles, that title is Hey Jude. So, this is a song which tells about spirit, friendship, and struggle.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
The Beatles, we know that they are an English rock band formed in Liverpool, and in 1960, with a lineup comprising John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. Hey Jude is one of the Beatles' most famous songs, which has inspired many people for decades. This song was written by Paul McCartney, the bass player of the Beatles, and is aimed specifically at the son of John Lennon, Julian. We know that at the time, Julian continued to be sad because he showed his father and his mother, Cynthia, who had to get divorced. Through this song, Paul McCartney wants to entertain Julian, who is sad because of divorce with his parents, to get up, to look at the future because everything will be fine. The word Hey Jude is actually a play on Hey Jules, which can be interpreted as Hey Julian. In his works, the songwriters, either members or writers from outside, tend to use language models that seem quite modern at the time. The song was very popular long time ago, but it doesn't look old even though it's sung now. We can see the works of the Beatles. Many young people also like their work. For what? Yes, because their language was not complicated and tend to be modern. And next, we explain about creativity and novelty patterns. In these lyrics, Paul writes with many words that might be difficult for people to understand. He's so schematic and conceptual thinking. He made a song not for himself but for his friend, his Julian. At that time was having a hard time. He uses simple languages but doesn't directly make Julian the object of his song. And we discuss about figure of speech. Nowadays, song has been a part of lifestyle. Song is short musical composition which is sung by human voice and has certain lyric. Lyric is a set of words that make up a song. The first that we discuss about the figure of speech for this lyric is oxymoron. I got the oxymoron type of this figure of speech. Oxymoron is two contradictory terms used together. And the lyric that I take from the song is, take a sad song and make it better. How does one choose to sing with a sad song but to make himself feel better? These are two different sides. And the second figure of speech is metonymy. It's a figure of speech that replaces the name of a thing with the name of something else with which it is closely associated. We can come across examples of metonymy both from literature and everyday life. And the lyric is, remember to let her into your heart. Remember to let her into your heart. The second is, the movement you need is on your shoulder. And the third is hyperbole. Hyperbole uses exaggeration for emphasis on event. The lyric is, don't carry the world upon your shoulders, by making this word a little colder. There are excessive words here with the aim that the intent of the author is conveyed. In literature, this form is very necessary to make his work more beautiful. The fourth figure of speech is that I got is irony. Irony occurs when there is a marked contrast between what is said and what is not, or between appearance and reality. And the lyrics that I have to discuss about irony is, hey Jude, don't make it bad. Remember to let her into your heart. Nah. So when Paul write this song to Julian, he gives so many advices that he wants to Julian know that the life is short. You should live in happily. So Paul wants to Julian to enjoy your life. Don't think about your problem. Just accept her. Become your mother. And then that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you understand and hope you enjoy my video. Goodbye. Stay safe.